Hi guys, and welcome to another hobby vlog from me, Andreas the Norwegian Viking, here on Spillförening of the Fellowship's YouTube channel. And for those of you following along, you saw the progress I did on my ring rates. So since then, I've finished the Witch King, and I've finished the Camul foot model. So they're all based, they're all done. So that means I went along and did some trolls. So they're of course not done. I've just finished the skin, so it's been three hard days just painting the skin. But I'm really happy the colors aren't really been done justice by the light from the camera. But I hope you can see that there is some serious highlighting and shading and extreme spots on the skin here. So originally I needed to do the chieftain, and I needed to do two trolls, two normal trolls, but then I saw that I was going to have to do two catapults, so that meant I could do the catapult trolls together with the other trolls. And I have been planning an army with some trolls and a troll drummer, so that meant I did a drummer as well. And since I need three normal model trolls at one point in time, I decided to do the last one at the same time as well. So this is 7 trolls. The skin is all done, so that means I'm on to the other effects. So next up is the scales. So I'll have to do those now. Shouldn't take as long as the skin, because the skin is a major part of the model, and of course it takes a while to do all those laid highlighting and weathering. So that's some progress on the trolls, and I'll be back with an update as soon as the models are nearing completion, or when I've finished another stage. So yeah, I'll be with you soon. So hi guys, I'm back with another update on my trolls. It's now Wednesday, and I've been doing quite a lot of work on these, and I think they're nearing completion. The parts I'm doing at the moment are the leather bits. So I've done the black leather on the arms, they are finished, and now it's the other leather bits. So I've just done a quick highlight, and I will shade it down and do something with them, and after that it's only the weapons and the face needing more attention, and the base as well. So as you can see, I've done the metal, I've done the scales on the back, so they look quite intimidating when grouped. It's quite a large pile of evil models. So there you have it. 7 trolls. I've never thought I would paint 7 trolls at the same time, ever. But that's the case. So yeah, I'm really excited to get these done. I want to finish them today, so I can see if I can make that happen. If I finish them today, that means it would have taken me about 6 days, because I started them on Friday, didn't I? Or was it Thursday? 6 or 7 days, yeah. So about a day each. Note on the campaign, we have been gathering models, and it seems that we have all the models we need. We just have to get some of them painted. I have gotten some relief from one of the members in our gaming group. He has a couple of warg riders, and he has loads of orcs on foot, and that means that this pile will be a bit lessened. Well, not lessened, I will still have to paint them at some point, but the need to paint them all really fast isn't there yet. So what I will do after the trolls is that I will paint the 4 siege engines, the 2 ballistas, and the two catapults over here. After that, I will do all the command models, so the 2 shamans, a drummer. I will do the siege crew, about 12 of those. Golfin ball foot mounted. I'll do 3 or 4 captains and 2 banner bearers, all the command bits. And after that, I will do the warg riders and save the orcs for last, the actual orcs for last. So I've done some soul searching, and it doesn't seem that I can realistically paint 2 great beasts and do all other bits in time. We will film at the 5th and 6th of March, I think. That's about a month and a week until that. So yeah, it's a bit tough to do 2 great beasts justice in such a short amount of time, considering I will do all of the other bits as well. But it will be great fun. But I just realized that I will do the models justice, because if you look at the campaign sheet, there are 8 scenarios now. I found another one. 8 scenarios for the first bit of Last Alliance, and then after that it isn't that much to paint, because I painted wargs and I painted white wargs as well. So I have the models I need, because I will have to paint the dismounts for the wargs, for the warg riders. So at this point I will have 18 wargs, and I also have some older painted white wargs. So realistically for this lot I will have to paint Goblin Shaman, 12 Mora Goblins and Cave Troll, but there are a need for Mora Goblins here, and Andreas has painted Mora Goblins, or is in the process of painting Mora Goblins. And like this lot, if I first start painting my cave trolls, I will paint all 7, all 7 cave trolls I have at the same time as well as I did these. So yeah. But realistically, if Andreas Jansson does the cave troll and the shaman, I'll only have to do 4 Barrow-wights for this lot. So that's when we have filmed this, that's about 8 weeks until the next film date. 2 months nearly. So 8 weeks to paint 4 Barrow-wights. I think I will have some time to spare. So that means I could do all of the normal plastic orcs I didn't finish from before, and the rest of the warg riders I didn't finish from before, and the dismounts I didn't finish from before, or will maybe not have finished from before. And that means I could concentrate on the next lot, which is Angmar. So I will have to paint Gulavar, the Terror of Arnor. I will have to paint like cave trolls, so I'll paint all 7, bat swarms, spiders, and an additional spectre. I will probably convert that one, because I have all the 3 sculpts and I don't want to reuse one of them, so I'll probably sculpt some with the vines on another model, or maybe use an Army of the Dead model. We'll see what I do with that. And I will probably do the Witch King mounted as well for this one. So after this this hurdle, there isn't really many models to do. So that means I could actually concentrate on this. This is the Candish contingent, and I will need a lot of models for this. I will need the Candish King foot mounted, 2 Candish Chieftain on horse, or 1 on foot and 1 on horse, I think. 3 Candish chariots, 24 Candish warriors, and 12 Candish horsemen with dismounts. So I have all these models, but the problem is painting them. So this will be an all metal army, and I think it will be fun. I've done some horsemen in the past. I think I still have them somewhere, so that might lessen my need to paint. Yeah, and so that's a great hurdle to get past. But if I can get like this bit done in a month, that means that I have 1 month from this. I will have 2.5 months left over for this. That gives me 3.5 months to paint the Candish army, and that again gives me a month to paint the rest of my hunter orcs. So I'm hoping to get ahead of this, but again, we have a friend in Stavanger, Marius, who has a canned army, which we can maybe use if this slots in for the summer, and I think it does. We will start in March, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 14, 19, so that's 19 weeks from the original film weekend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, yeah. So it's about June we have to film that, so it might go with the with his summer vacation. So that will be good, because then I could concentrate on my hunter orcs, and we won't need canned until we do the interlude, I think. Yeah, which we will need a couple, and some here. Yeah. So I think we have a good plan for the original like 26 scenarios for the pre-Hobbit era, and then we will do the actual Hobbit thing. But then again, we will have done Azog's Hunters, so that means I will have to do the Goblin army, and that's not the biggest issue, and the True Trolls as well. And for Desolation, I will then already have done all the Hunter Orcs, and only thing I will have to do then is the Mirkwood Spiders and Smaug. So this means, in all fairness, that I will have to paint my Smaug this year, so that's great news for me. It's been stuck in the box for ages, but this is enough for me. Well, slogging along. So I will finish these and give you an update when they are finished. Alright guys, I am back for the final update of this hobby vlog, and it is currently 1 in the morning, and I have well, soldiered on to finish what I started. What you start? No, forget quoting Kylo Ren. This is a hobby channel. So I've finished the 7 trolls. So yeah, Just a bit of basing material, but I won't bother with that tonight. We'll head off to bed because it's getting late. So what do we have here? We have 2 trolls from the catapult set. If we can get the camera in, I can pick one up and show you. So yeah, it looks better in person, but it is what it is. It's a good troll. I'm quite happy with the highlights and the weathering and the scales and everything. The hood is brownish black color with some highlights. So yeah, and then we have the drummer. The drums aren't glued on yet. I maybe do some more work on the actual drums, but I really enjoy this model. I think it's really cool. Fits together nicely with the rest of the group. So he's the one model that will not be used during the grand campaign as it seems to be now, but he might have an appearance later on, and it's always nice to have a troll drummer handy. So yeah, that's him, and I'll have 2 of the plastic trolls, one with the giant club and one with the giant hammer. If we get a look at these as well. Even got some eyes on him. Yeah. Bit of a joy to paint these plastic ones. Look really nice. And then we have one other with the different handsets and different head and a different weapon. So yeah, and then we have the classic 2003 Mordor Troll in metal, and it's holding up really good. Loads of detail you don't get on the plastic ones. The buckles look better, the armor look slightly better as well. And lastly, we have the Troll Chieftain. I didn't go for the gold armor. I wanted to do him in the same kind of armor as the other guys. So there we have it, guys. The 7 trolls, all finished except the bases and maybe some work on the drums. But generally, I'm very happy. So it was kind of a mammoth task. Took me about 6 nights of painting and some time on the day as well when I was no work. So yeah, so what's next? What is next indeed? So what we have now is we have the huge pile of orcs, and of that pile of orcs I will now do I haven't completely decided. I will have to put together some more models anyway, because I want to either do the siege things, then no, the metal orc characters and siege crew, and then that means I have to put together the final 3 siege crew, or I could do the actual siege engines, all 4 of them, these 2 ball throwers and the 2 catapults. So I'm completely decided. I will sleep on it and see what I think in the morning. And so either it's basically 3 orc captains, 2 orc shamans, troll normal drummer, 2 banners, and 12 siege crew. So that's 3, 4, 6, 8, 20 models. Or I will do the 4 siege engines and then do the metal models after. And then after that, I will do the wargs. I think those are more pressing than the others, but I might revisit that, because I have received word from some of the guys going along with the campaign that some of them have some wargs, some of them have some orcs, so I might not have to paint all of these models as I previously explained, but I will want to anyway, because lots of the scenarios want warg riders and lots of scenarios want orcs, so it's in my benefit to paint them up anyway. So yeah, that was it for this this update, and so yeah, 7 trolls. And please leave your trolling remarks in the comments, and give us a thumbs up if you like three-fingered hands. And as always, share the video and subscribe to our channel. We will be bringing loads of content over the next couple of months, and especially when we start the campaign in exactly 2 months time, I think. The first video will be published on the 26th of March, so that's nearly exactly 2 months. So make sure you subscribe to the channel for regular updates on the campaign, how's it going, and especially when we have filmed the first 8 episodes. Alright, so have a wonderful evening. Oh well, this will go out tomorrow, so have a wonderful day, and as always, support your hobby.